Aaron Turner, portraying Reno West. Duh. Also starring John Cannell as Colonel Dodge. Duh. Also starring Mark Richardson, who portrays Chief So Wise He Doesn't Speak. Also starring Andrew Tate as Bolton Head.
Also starring Joe Davis as Sits Like Girl.
Also starring Jeremy Brown, James Purrier, and Kevin Stevens.
When Europeans first reached the North American continent, they found hundreds of tribes occupying a vast and rich country. The newcomers quickly recognized the wealth of natural resources. They were not, however, so quick or willing to recognize the spiritual, cultural, and intellectual riches of the people they called Indians. Congress passed the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which authorized President Jackson to negotiate land sales with such powerful southeastern tribes as the Cherokee. The Cherokee were given 2 years to prepare for their journey to Indian Territory, but confident that the government would come to its senses, some of the Cherokee stayed behind. In 1837, the U.S. Army was sent to remove these such Indians. Sergeant, come here for a minute. Sergeant, come to understand you killed another Cherokee.
Yes, sir. On my man one day.
Let me remind you again, Sergeant, that our mission here is to collect the Cherokee and put them in stockades, not to kill them. Now I understand your past history, and I can understand the prejudice you have toward the Cherokee. Let me remind you once again that you are an officer of the United States Army. And more importantly, you are an Army officer of me. Now, as long as you are an officer of me, you will do as you are told. Now, firstly, you will do no more actions which will jeopardize both the mission as a whole or your fellow officers. Do you understand me? Dismissed.
Colonel, you say you understand how it is to have your family killed, but you don't really understand. You don't understand how it is to have your father shot when he's running towards you. You don't understand how it is to have your mother back slit when she's running towards you. You don't understand how it is to have your sister neck cut, her scalp ripped off as if it were metal or something. You can't understand that. You say you're trying to deal with these savages. You can't deal with savages. They don't even speak English. They speak some crazy language I don't even understand. To hell with the operation. To hell with the Army. And to hell with you. I quit. And if you get in my way, I'll tear you apart piece by piece. And if you ever yell at me again, I'll bite your tongue out. Ruff!
Sergeant, you're making a big mistake. You're gonna regret this.
See you in the funny papers. problem. Your name, soldier?
Ray.
Soldier.
What?
What's your name?
Ray. What?
Weston?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing out here, soldier?
Bastards kicked me out.
Army?
Yes. Man, you don't know what it's like not to have anything but to live for is just to drink. There's nothing for it. Just all I want. Bastards.
Why didn't you stop drinking, Weston?
Can't. Part of me now.
Weston? The Army kicked me out, too. They didn't really kick me out, I quit.
At least you had a choice, man.
Come with us if you like.
Well, what would I do?
Kill the red man.
Revenge! Thanks, buddy.
I knew the whites would come. Those thieves, they've come to steal our land. Sits like girl. You stay here and observe their actions. I will go inform the chief. I will come with you.
We should. Look at what we got here, boys. Got ourselves a red man.
You white men, leave. You're not wanted here. This is not your
You're not
land.
wanted here. You're not wanted here. Yeah!
Chief, two eyes and speak. The whites have come. They killed Sits like a girl. We saw them shoot him.
I knew this day would come. There are birds, birds of every color. Red, blue, green, they are all birds. There are horses of every color. Black, white, brown, they are all horses. So with cattle, so with all living things, trees, flowers, animals. So with men. In this land where once Indians only lived, now men of every color, white, black, yellow. That this should come to pass was determined by the great mystery. So it is thus. We will do as the whites ask, and there shall be peace.
Chief, I earnestly beg that you reconsider this decision.
I cannot live under these terms. Not when I saw my brother killed, and this bolt was put in my head for pleasure. I cannot live this way.
The tribe will part here. We will go to the reservations which the whites have designated for us. Bolt and Head and anyone who chooses to stay may do so. You may leave.
And Red Man!
I'm the last one.
I'll kill those bastards. Every single one of them. Willie! 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 I'll get you!
Problems develop when people with different cultures come together. For American Indians, the consequences of their interaction with non-Indian people have been both productive and tragic. The Europeans believed they had discovered a new world, but their religious bigotry, cultural bias, and materialistic worldview kept them from appreciating and understanding the people who lived in it. All too often they attempted to change the way of life of the indigenous people, the Indians of North America.